What do you think? New song, new year, new rebranded ting. We got all new stuff going on. I got a new frame graphic thingy mabobber right here. If I go to my YouTube channel and we pull up right here, got a new cover photo. We got all kinds of new stuff going on with the YouTube channel. Doing a bit of a refresh because it's one of those things. I made the old banner in 2017, and the song I've been using, I don't even know how long. And so we have a new version, remixed and a little bit more appropriate to me and my style. So with that being said, hopefully you guys are stoked on it. I've got another new thing for the channel in the works. New song is dope. Hell yeah. There will not be a new profile picture. Unless I get a crazy photo, because the profile picture is one that I would have to have something significant to change. But I do thank you, and thank you Stony, Old Fat Guy BMX, and Adam Ortiz, who just sent in a super chat. Both of them did. Let's go. $5, $2. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you. So some people are saying someone needs to write lyrics for the intro song and all of these things. So I have a song with words on it, but I didn't decide to go with it in the intro for here because it's obviously an AI song and I feel like it could get boring, whereas this instrumental feels good, nice vibe, and I feel like it'll not fade away as fast. But I do have a song. I have one if you want to hear it. It's the More BMX theme song. I'll play it for just a second. I love it. I love this song. I'm just stoked about it. Let me turn it down a little bit. All right, that's enough of that. If you want to hear that whole thing, I'll figure out another way for people to listen to it. Probably just release it as a song on the channel. But I decided to go with this because of the fact that it is a little bit easier to last longer without lyrics and whatnot. So let's get into what this whole point of this is. It's BMX news, talking about everything that happened in the previous week in the world of BMX, where we have a whole bunch of people here in the chat. And I want to give some shout outs to some members here real quick. We have Josh Shipman first in the chat today. We have Keggy, who made the thumbnail, Dr. Franken Morenstein. And just because we have to give him a shout out here, he made another amazing thumbnail. Look at this. Look at me with the hair as Frankenstein and the Franken bike and the minions and whatever you want to call these. This is just fantastic. So well done. I love it. And I hope you guys are stoked on it too. And this is the kind of thing, it's like, well, it kind of ends after the news because I don't know what else to do with it, but it's so cool. Keep going. Kyler Anderson, member in the chat. BMX Pete. JR Hobbs. Adam Ortiz is also a member. Geoff Meade in the chat. Brantonstein. That's funny. So those are the members. If you don't know what that means, it is a membership program here on YouTube where you can support the channel directly and you can watch videos early and whatnot. And if that is not enough for you, but you want to support it some way, there is the Mug Club. Speaking of the Mug Club, and for anyone who doesn't know what that means, it is a subscription, another subscription thing, but you actually get something for it. You get a mug or a t-shirt, or if you decide to go crazy, a big giant wall print with the design on it. And so there's one a month, 12 designs. And the people who did those designs, all BMX related in some way, with the first of those being Brock Rayford. So that's awesome. Next up for February is Poor Boy Steve. I ordered the shirts. I ordered a whole bunch of stickers. And so the mugs I think are done. Got to check with my mom. My mom is making the mugs, waiting on the shirts which are done by Joe Gray down near Dayton, Cincinnati area, BMX guy. And I've got stickers. So literally the only thing I'm waiting on right now are the shirts, and then I will be able to send everything out. And I thought I got the stickers in, which I ordered these like Monday or Tuesday, and they're all already here. So sick. But check this out. More BMX stickers from the designs. So right here we have stickers that are Brock Rayford's design. They're upside down. Look at that. That is so freaking cool. So this is the design for January. This will be on the mugs and t-shirts. Wow, that turned out really, really nice. I am stoked on those. So there will be stickers with every order as well. At least one, maybe two. I bundled things up and I went ahead and ordered stickers for the next two designs as well, so that when February comes, I'll probably have the shirts ordered early too, so that when February gets here in a couple weeks, we'll be able to just rip with this and keep it going. But then we have the second design, more BMX. This one is Poor Boy Steve. Wow, these turned out freaking incredible. Holy cow. The fidelity of the design, it's crisp. It looks good. They're so awesome. And for those of you who heard that Steve Crandall was a design and want to see that, but I didn't reveal it yet, well, guess what? I'll give you a sneak peek because I have the March stickers in already as well. Let's see how they look. Oh my gosh, so good. The quality. Oh, there's green screen. You can't actually see it because it's green screen, but this is Steve Crandall's design. The sticker is fantastic. My goodness. Yo, I am stoked about these. Okay, so with this, if you guys are pumped on these and you guys want these stickers, well, maybe we can figure something out for stickers. But the Mug Club is an exclusive members thing where it's on Patreon. It's linked in the description. Different BMX riders doing designs, mug, t-shirt, wall print, whatever you decide. And that is a way, if you want to support this YouTube channel, then you can do so and get something for it. I'm genuinely so freaking stoked. I ordered these less than this week and they're already here. Speaking of orders, and before we fully get into the news this week, I have another thing to open right here that came in, and I'm opening this because I'm going to see the guy today who's involved with this. If you can't guess by that, well then you could probably guess by what's on my screen if you pay attention to current BMX affairs and events that are going on, because Blackout Dealer Appreciation Day is at Ray's tomorrow, and Scott Town now works for Blackout and Kink and all of those. And if you missed it recently on my channel, I also did a podcast with Scott talking about, oh, we're upside down. These, mainly this one right here, also upside down. There we go. Greystoke issue 3, Dawn of the Dead School. Super, super cool. My order came in and I'm pumped about it. So I wanted to show this off because I'm going to see Scott later today. Should I make him autograph this? How hilarious would that be? Find wherever it says who the editor is and then go that way. Yo, I didn't even know KHE still made bike parts and whatnot. And they're in here as an advertiser. How do I advertise in Greystoke? I want to do that. Be so cool. Look, Vic Murphy. Hopefully we get to see him this year. Either way, issue 2 and 3. I'm not going to lie, I missed issue 1, but that's okay. I'm excited about these. Whoa, look at that. Green screen. So we'll set these aside. I'm trying to find somewhere safe for them. How about that? That works. So, with all this being said, I know that some of you have probably been pissed off about, and you probably think you're going to know what I'm going to say right now, and you have no idea, which is hilarious because of the thumbnail and because of all of those things. No, what I'm going to say right now is I know that there's probably some people who tune into the news that are pissed off about the ads that play throughout the middle of the news. And you know what? I'm pissed off about it too. So I turned all that crap off. No more ads in the middle of the news. We're going to keep it so that you guys can not miss things. I don't think it helped me enough. And I feel like it just annoyed people and made people not even want to watch. So no more ads on the news in the middle of it. While it's live, there will still be ads after the fact. Your boys gotta eat. It's cold outside and that gas bill is expensive. So with that, hopefully you guys can enjoy this a little bit easier while you're here live. And I appreciate all of you who are here. Neil Emery and Dustin Orp in the chat. What up? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, JR, 10 degrees is no joke. I'm not even kidding when I say like 10 degrees. I'll just pull up the weather right now. And then we'll get into talking about the news stuff. Okay, whatever. It's not exactly. Oh, come on. Turn my phone back on, please. There it is. 23 and it feels like 6. Gross. So, yeah, we're here. Neil Emery, what up? Kevin Zuba also in the chat. We better see Kevin at Ray's tomorrow for Dealer Appreciation Day because this is where we start the news. They're also having jams in the Kink Bowl as well as in the Blackout Grind Room in the back. And then right after that at 4 p.m., we're doing an in-person wheel build-off between Turbo from Albies, aka Curtis Powers, and Chad Powers from Powers BMX Shop. In person, live, and I'm going to be filming it, not doing it live. It's just live in person, and they will be building cinema wheels, which we are then going to give away immediately, and potentially to the person who wins them, they're going to have to put them on their bike right away, and we might make somebody do a flare on a small quarter pipe just to test Chad and Turbo's work, but we'll see what happens. It's going to be fun. Hopefully we'll see everybody there. Couple more shout outs in the chat. Kyle McDonald. Who else is here? Sean Chambers. Any other non-members? David Van Vley in the chat. Who else? Oh, Fat Guy BMX. Thank you for the super chat. David Moore. Hell yeah. I appreciate all of you guys who tune in to the news. Yo. Todd says, thanks for turning ads off, and sends in a $2 super chat. Oh, I didn't put my ticker on the screen. Sorry about that. I got distracted by the fact that I was excited about all the things that I had to talk about. So thank you, Todd. I appreciate the support and everybody who's members and super chats and all that BS and just here. So let's continue. Hopefully we'll see everybody tomorrow. If not, or if you're on the West Coast, Roasta Mesa going down. If you can't make it down there, there's another event going on somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but it's an invite only contest type deal. So there's a lot of awesome people who are going to be at that. And then another highlight thing from the week, Dan's Comp, supporter of this channel, which thank you to them for that. They gave me a code where you can save some money on the Dan's Comp website, and it helps me. It's all caps Brant. So anyways, 5 best products from 2025 with Dan's Comp, Mike Barrow, talking about top products, giving some bonuses in there just to give you some highlights. Nowhere BMX, Jacob Theme, Bare Knuckle Stem, as well as Michelin tires, interesting, Odyssey rim, S&M BJ frame. There's a couple honorable mentions in here. They're talking about TPU tubes, which another thing, I know this is the Rixson tube, but Alienation, I think Dan's, Powers, I think Albie's maybe as well, all running a sale right now. Let's just pull it up. All running a sale tomorrow and Saturday for the Alienation featherweight tubes, 50% off. And I don't know if it works this way. 15 bucks. Let's just try. We're gonna see what happens. View cart. I added one to the cart. Let's see what happens if we, where is it at? Redeem a code. Brant. Coupon doesn't apply to this item. All right, fair enough. But if you add other stuff, it will more than likely apply. So for example, let's just jump in here and let's add the vice grip brakes. Add to cart, check the cart, view cart and check out. Redeem a coupon code. So it does work on other things in your cart. Saves you some money. So anyways, enough of that. That is a sale going on, but 5 best products for 2025. These are always fun videos. Now let's get into the edit type videos for the week. First up, Beyond Limits with Dasha. Let me just make sure I don't get this right. Speech. Rabinate. Okay. It's a Flatland video. Lady Shredder over on the Bloom BMX website. Always love when there's something Flatland related to talk about and when there's something from the Bloom to talk about. And this is a great one from the week. Front brakes only. Pretty rad. Then we've got Nico Van Loon in a video called Impact, doing it for BSD and SI or SI BMX. This one was good. Some technical, some burly, some awesome setups, street oriented, and almost 5 minutes long as the videos get longer through the, I don't know what we got. Oh no! Hachi, you missed it. Just cancel the order. Make it again. It'll be all right. Then we've got Ricky Munoz. Munoz? Oh, geez. I forgot. I can do this. Munoz. I love that feature. For Still Poor, this video is sick. So freaking sick. And the intro is what brought me in and got me the most stoked, in that you could tell, and I'm pretty sure this is his wife, Kelsey Munoz, on the additional filmers list. So I'm pretty sure she was the one filming, and then it might have been his kids or somebody's kids that were stoked in the background too. And you could hear, if it was his wife who was filming, you could hear her getting stoked when he'd land something. And it was just awesome to bring that vibe into the beginning of the video. And then as it goes, the video gets better and it's just awesome. A lot of different types of riding. He does rails. He does a foot plant to rail. He does sub stuff out in the streets. Just awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. Then we've got another Lost in the Archives video from Steve Crandall. This one is Lost in 2014 FBM mix, uploaded to Crandall's YouTube channel. Cannot wait to see him and everybody who comes out for the Community Stoke Day that Crandall is organizing at Ray's first weekend in February. What's up, Chris Beer in Michigan? Hopefully you guys didn't get hit by the snow as bad as we did, but you probably did. Next up for Prody, afternoons in the backyard with Carl Southern, getting some afternoon sessions on the colony ramps. This video is raw cut, no music in it, but hot damn, this dude goes big, does some crazy stuff, and takes a gnarly few slams in here. And there's one clip in here where he's trying, look at this, he's trying to foot jam whip this gigantic ramp. I don't even know what you'd call that, but come on, look at this. And he lets his bike go. You can see how tall it is, and it's insane. And he takes a slam on it, but he pulls one sketchily, like right here. Watch this. He pulls this, and if this was me, I would have taken it all day long and just been happy with it. But he's like, oh no, he made it all the way to the top of the next ramp. He's like, no, that's not it. Not good enough. So he keeps trying until he lands it perfect and then does a suicide over the thing afterward. Insane. Carl Southern, you are a bad dude. Next, we got 9 Acres from S&M at the Hallahan compound, riding the 9 Acres. This video, they are riding at night in the trails, and it's crazy. That's all that needs to be said. Nighttime trails is always nuts, and these jumps make it even crazier. Keeping it in the Hallahan family, we got Shane's Day, episode 13 from Profile, and an adventure to Ray's with the Profile crew. So this must have been from last year when Profile was at Ray's. Looks like they're going to be there again for the Community Stoke Day, a bunch of Ray's shredders, so look forward to that. Then we have a raw cut from Tom Justice in his Still Having Fun Colony full-length video part. And one thing I want to point out about this, you all saw how crazy his section was. I think it says something when you have a video part that wild with that many different types of things and that much gnarly riding in it, and your raw cut is still like the length of some people's edits. It's 8.5 minutes. Your entire raw cut is 8.5 minutes long, and he did so much crazy stuff. That's just a testament to how incredible Tom Justice is. So with that, go watch it. You know it's good. Then we've got one from someone in the chat right now. He's the most recent chat, BMX Pete. The dude is too good. Absolutely is. And we have a super cool video from BMX Pete where he was at the Jamie Bestwick Good Times Jam at the Flow version 1 back in 2003. This is his video, and it's so cool to see this and try and pick out who's who and what people are doing. But there was something I couldn't help but notice in this video. There's a certain point that I want to find because it was honestly funny to see it. Let's see. I remember roughly where it was at. I think it was somewhere close to halfway right here. Check this out. This is so funny, and you're not even going to notice what I'm talking about until I point it out. But just watch this clip. You probably didn't notice anything there, but I want you guys to think about how people talk about smartphones and how everyone's filming everything. And now watch this clip. I'm going to pause it as we go here. This is the previous clip. Watch this. Okay, guy right here filming. Guy right here filming. Guy right here filming. This guy might be filming. We've got, watch right here on the right side. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this was not it. This guy's got to be filming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cameras right there. Another person who appears to be filming right here. Then there's people filming on this side. And I just thought it was hilarious how everyone films everything today. And we do. And more people film things than ever. But then you look at this contest footage and you see everyone filming in the background before it was even easy to do it, because you had to have a camera to film back then. And obviously it's because of things like props and the prevalence of filming and how everyone loved it. And I'm sure, like Pete, he commented and replied to my comment on here saying we all wanted to be the next props or make a local crew video. And that's absolutely it. I just thought, in contrast to modern times, it was kind of awesome and funny at the same time. Nothing else to say about it. Like, no judgment or anything. It was just something funny I noticed. So go watch that if you want to see what went down at this contest in 2003. And thank you, Pete, for pulling that up, or for uploading that for us all. Then we've got a full-length video from Gutter, One for the Ditch. This is up on Dig's YouTube channel. Jake Ryan and the Gutter crew in Dublin. Where is he? Where you at, Kyle McDonald? This is your crew, right? We got that on film. That's right. Those darn kids in their camcorders, right? New concrete skate park in PA. There you go. That's a drinking term. Gutter, One for the Ditch. Oh, okay. Nice. But Kyle McDonald, he is in Ireland. That's the lads. All his friends, I'm sure. Check it out. 25 minutes-ish, just over 24 minutes video for you guys. Look at that. There's that too. 50% off, $15. Use the code BRAND on your whole order if you order anything else, and you'll save some money. So then the only interview type thing that I have from this week is a jam preview that I did with Mike and Juan and James Murphy, talking about Rosta Mesa going down on the West Coast tomorrow. So if you're on the West Coast and there's absolutely no chance you're going to make it to Raise for the Blackout Dealer Appreciation Day, well then go check this out. It's going to be crazy. It's at the Volcom Park in Costa Mesa, California. Crazy skate park. All the jams are in the bowl for the most part. So the rest of the park you'll be able to ride, and you can learn more in this video. And before we get to the More BMX hashtag, let's go ahead and talk about the events going on for the rest of the month. And since we just talked about an event going on this month, I need to, you know what? Real quick here, actually, we need to do some more rebranding. There we go. Oh no, there's no, well, I guess I have to just put dashes. They don't have the character that I use for the line break. That'll work. Boom. Rebranded. Same font as my other things. And we should actually, we should bring it down just a touch. So I know it doesn't match the font in the little frame there, but that's okay. Anyways, Time BMX app, where we're going to talk about all the events going on for the rest of the month. Time app, you could win your own trading card. Look at that. You want a BMX trading card with your face on it? Well, this is how you do it. You go in here and you just sign up. Click the next button, follow the rider's accounts listed. Look at that. And then you'll be entered to get your own card. Pretty cool. So there's a social media element. You can post videos, tag the skate parks that you're at, or bike parks, or whatever it is. Speaking of those, popular locations on the map. And there's events. So real quick before we get to the events, show you the calendar with bike parks, skate parks, BMX tracks, pump tracks, all of that good stuff. For anyone who may not have heard or hasn't heard me talk about it enough to just go sign up at the damn app, make a profile and get on there. Put your event in the app so everyone can know about it. With that, there's usually not anything pump track related yet. Nope. Dirt jump events, we've got 2 on here now. Look at that. We got updates both in February, so not this month, but Triple Challenge Round 1 in Arizona the 6th, and the Troll Jam in British Columbia, Canada. Trail Jam in Canada on Valentine's Day? Is that right? Where is this at? The Troll Jumps. Dirt Jump Jam under the bridge in February in Canada. How sick. Then Flatland events. Yo, Josh Shipman in the chat with the super chat. I appreciate you, sir. Let's add you in to the ticker. I need to make all of these caps or not caps. That drives me nuts. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Oh, wrong one. Once again. There we go. Much appreciated. Supporting the channel. Flatland events. We've got one this month. One Love Jam going down in Newport Beach, California, January 17th, which is tomorrow. Then we've got race things in Australia. Everything's Australia in January. Then freestyle events for the month of January. We have One Love Jam. We talked about Masters of Dirt in Croatia the 17th. All these are 17th. So something inside in Cologne, Germany as well. Kickstart Jam Bremen going down tomorrow in Germany. Then we have a bunch of Aus cycling state championships. That is, let's see, Victoria, Australia, the 18th, Australian Capital Territory, the 23rd, New South Wales, the 24th. Then in Florida, the 24th, we have the Yeoman Street Classics, Volume 6, Fort Pierce, Florida. Then we got more Aus cycling things, 2 of those same day, January 31st, one in Queensland, one in South Australia. Then in the UK, we have F51 BMX Jam 2026, January 31st. Lots of events going on, and hopefully you guys will be able to make it to one of them. Tomorrow, Dealer Appreciation Day, Ray's Mountain Bike Park. Make sure you're there if you can. It's going to be a fun time, and you could win a set of wheels, or if you're in the Bowl Jam or Grind Room Jam, you could win some stuff from them. Pretty sick. So, with that, let's move on to the More BMX hashtag. We've got Courage Oscar, and I always love seeing this. Does this actually have his location here? Benin, a country or a region. Where is this? I should have used the time app for it. Country in West Africa. Sick. So West Africa, and we are BMX News Live checking in. We got to tell them which one's our favorite. Also say thank you for using More BMX. Now, what's our favorite, chat? All right, let's go back. This is one. Oh, I didn't. All right, here we go. This is one. Hopping over the curb. Nose 180 over. Hopping up onto the curb. Landing with a fakie on the ground bar spin. That was pretty sick. What's up, Kiefer Austin? What's up, 50 people in the chat? See, I knew you guys hated those mid-roll ads. Never again in the news. No more mid-roll ads. Unless it's after the fact. If you're here live, you won't get them. But if you watch it later, you will. All right, hold up. Go back. I missed it. Wow. Already. That was crazy. What did he do? Nose pivot 180. Fakie bar. Turn it around into hopping on the front end. Nose pick whip. That's my favorite so far. Maddie Kramer says number 3. All right. We're going to have to see. What's the next one? Grasshopper type deal. Front to back, but not. Ooh, several fakie bars. I don't know, guys. I think number 2 is my favorite. What do you think? Number 2 is my favorite. News chat says we'll figure it out and we'll come back. Let me know which one you guys vote for. Kiefer Austin in the chat. BMX News checking in, riding at the Breaking Free Bowl, ripping at their jam that I'm sorry, Alex, I forgot to talk about it last Friday, but they had a jam at Breaking Free the 10th of January. Ripping around, hauling the mail. Let's go. Love to see it. BMX News Live checking in. Thanks for ripping and using more BMX. Boom. Appreciate you, Kiefer. 3 because the 180 was gnarly. Okay. Appreciate it. If you're the only one that has an opinion, then you just get to be the sole vote for the chat. Next up, we got Danny Rumpel ripping and backflip Superman, then a backflip tail whip from Michael Teal, double backflip raw as it gets from Danny Rumpel. My goodness, doing it in the middle of a show is crazy. You're nuts, Danny. Yep, you're crazy. Double back flipping. Love to see it. And he's stoked. Those people have no idea how crazy that is. News chat says number 3. Okay. I can rock with 2 though for solidarity. Exactly. Everything's a quarter pipe. But you got your vote in the chat. Because why not? Another clip. There's another double backflip. I mean, if you're going to do a double backflip in a show, I'll be posting it every day because that's insane. Thank you, Danny, for being crazy, being an awesome dude, and using the hashtag MoreBMX on Instagram. Then this is from BMX Pete's video earlier that we talked about from the Good Times contest at the Flow. Just some clips from that to promote it on his Instagram page. Go follow BMX Pete on Instagram. I remember I met Pete, I think is where I met him, was at the Wheel Mill, and he was asking about my orchid collection. Oh my gosh, bar to wall slap to bar is crazy, and that crash, rough. So yeah, there's that. And with that being said, we've got 48 people in the chat. Since there's more new people in here, I want to show you guys the stickers that we talked about at the very beginning when not everyone was here yet. So if you haven't heard about the Mug Club, I talked about it at the beginning. It's a BMX art project, essentially, where 12 BMX artists made designs for me around a singular theme that I hired them to make. And then each month, if you're a subscriber to the Mug Club, you'll get a t-shirt or a mug, depending upon the level you sign up for, with a design on it. And so this is the first month. This is Brock Rayford's. If you sign up now and you want Brock Rayford's design, but you also want February's design too, we can figure that out and make it happen. But this is what will be on mugs. I actually have, if you give me 2 seconds, I can grab a mug. It was like a speed racer event. More BMX mug. My mom made this mug. Brock Rayford made this design. These are the mugs that it'll be on. 15-ounce ceramic mug, white. Looks really good. So yeah, these will be part of it. And if you sign up and you want one, that's there. Then next month, real quick too. What's up, Briefcase Taco? That was 8 seconds, dude. My bad. Isn't a wheel build championship coming soon? Yes, you're right. Second month, poor boy Steve, right here. More BMX, lots of Easter eggs in this design. if you guys want to check it out. Also, these are on clear backs, so it's not white in the background, and whatever you put this on, it will shine through, except for on the Brock Rayford one. The inside of the actual guy is white, so it won't just it won't blend into everything. So that's February, and then I gave a sneak peek on March from Crandall designed March, and that is this right here. It's green screen, so you really can't see it, but there's a lot of fun Easter eggs and double meanings with this one as well. Did a great job, and that is on Patreon. It's linked in the description. So if you want to get in on that, you can help support what I'm doing and also support artists in BMX, because it's all BMX related artists who are part of the Mug Club. And I'm getting Instagram messages, I'm assuming, of posts that I missed for the More BMX hashtag. So we're going to go ahead and pull a couple of those up before we sign out, because I have a video to record at 11 o'clock with a very special person. So let's see. We've got another one here from Kyler Anderson. He just posted this too. Okay, so check this out. Kyler Anderson, is it this video? Yep, right here. So we already talked about Pete. Here's Kevin Zuba getting creative and having a good time with it. Kevin Zuba. I love those ground slide pivot mabobbers. Thank you, Kevin. BMX News checking in. Thanks for being you and using More BMX. Boom. Appreciate you, Kevin. Kevin, I better see you tomorrow. You better be here for the in-person wheel build off, because you got second place in round 1 of my wheel build championship that's happening virtually with people around the globe. And you should be here for the in-person one tomorrow, so that you can maybe even beat Turbo and Chad Powers. You never know, you might win. And then you get the, maybe you win the wheels. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll figure out who's going to win those. There's no set way to win them yet. We're going to figure that out tomorrow. But Kevin, you better be here, and you better bring a wheel to build. Then we got Kyler Anderson here checking out. Kevin Zuba will be here. And Kevin, if you need to stay at my house after, you can. It's totally cool. Boom. Kyler, I appreciate you for being here, always being supportive, using the hashtag. Couple of fresh builds with the homie. Wheel bits are ready. Let's go. Are you bringing a truing stand, or do you want me to bring mine? I'm pretty sure Turbo said he has like 4, so I'm probably just gonna make sure I bring one anyways. Look at that color, man. That is such a good color. I love that color on a frame. Then we got some more bikes, and more BMX. So, with that being said, I appreciate you guys. Should I give you a preview of my new channel trailer? I'll just talk about it. Now, can't use another man's stand. Ha! There is the Wheel Build Championship that's going on virtually, I guess you'd say, because we have finalists from all over the country. We have Chad Powers in Virginia, Kevin Zuba in New York, we've got Joe West in Florida, and we've got Wrenchman in either North Carolina or South Carolina. I think it's North. So 4 people, 4 different states will be going head to head. We haven't set a date and time yet. I will do that very soon. I wanted to get through the in-person build off first. So that's going tomorrow. Then we'll schedule the finals and championship finals for the Wheel Build Championship, where the winner is going to walk away with a carbon fiber set of rims from Speedline and Supercross BMX, as well as everyone who's part of it gets a rim and a hub from Alienation. Then everyone's going to be building the same wheel. All they have to provide are the spokes and the nipples. And also, Park Tool sent out some prizes, and I think it's second place that I'm going to give the sliding T-handle Allen wrenches to. And then I have, for maybe third place, I've got another L set of Allen wrenches, and that will get sent to them. The finals of the championship will be live streamed, where everyone has the same wheel they're building, and the carbon rims will be given away. But the in-person wheel build off, I'm going to film tomorrow and not live stream that. So that'll be a video that comes out later. But with that being said, I hope you guys all are stoked on the rebranding. Some people spell Brant with a D in it, so it kind of works. With the new, this thing right here, new icon there, new whatchamacallit on the Mabob. I don't know what I'm trying to say. My cover banner photo on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else, as well as the timer right here. New timer. Look at that. Pretty cool. So thank you guys all for tuning in. Thank you to everyone for supporting with the super chats. Josh Shipman, Todd Lati, Adam Ortiz, Old Fat Guy BMX. Thank you. All the members in the chat. Kyler Anderson, Geoff Meade, Dirty Dangles, Kyler Anderson, BMX Pete. All of the members. I appreciate you. Pierce Palmer, Young Gun Shredder. Also member. Thank you for that. J.R. Hobbs, Adam Ortiz, if I didn't say it. Patrick Andrews as well. Thank you to everyone who's here, who's a member, who watches. You're all awesome. And I'm going to grab an apple or something to eat real quickly before I record another video here in a second. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for another one. Goodbye.